Welcome back. One of the big surprises of this election was the emergence of the Obama-Trump voter. People who voted for Barack Obama in 2012 but abandoned the Democrats this year and voted for Donald Trump. Those voters were concentrated in middle-class suburbs and in rural areas, and it helped Trump win 6 states that Obama won in 2012 and gave Trump a decisive electoral college victory on Friday. I traveled to the epicenter of the Obama to Trump phenomenon, Macomb County, Michigan, right outside of Detroit. It's a blue-collar middle-class county made famous by Reagan Democrats in the 80s. Macomb is just one of 225 Obama to Trump counties nationwide. Small amount of counties, but many of them stretch across the upper Midwest. Look at them all. 12 in Michigan, 22 in Wisconsin, and 32 of these Obama-Trump counties in Iowa.
He's a billionaire. He can't be bought. That's what people are saying. They can't control him.
He came, right?
He came 3 miles north of here, 12 miles. I think a lot of people feel like she took it for granted, like it was always been a blue state and that she had in her back pocket.
Macomb is car country. Fiat, Chrysler, and GM have plants in Warren. Ford is next door in Sterling Heights. Between 2000 and 2010, half of the manufacturing jobs in Macomb vanished. Some have come back, but median household income is down 25%. Pensions are gone or disappearing. The cost of health care is up.
If I'm elected, you won't lose one plant.
Voters expect Trump to keep those promises.
Put us all to work, give us the opportunity to and take care of our families. That's it. It's that simple.
Remember those 12 Obama to Trump counties in Michigan that I mentioned? Bernie Sanders beat Hillary Clinton in 9 of them in the Michigan primary. By the way, Bernie Sanders also beat her in all 22 of the counties in Wisconsin that went from Obama to Trump in the Wisconsin Democratic primary. Well, joining me now is Bernie Sanders, who, by the way, is out with a new book called Our Revolution. Senator Sanders, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Good to be with you, Chuck.
Just those county stats alone in Wisconsin and Michigan, the fact of the matter is they're clearly, and I ran into them, there were clearly people that were supporters of you. You were, for some Trump supporters, the second choice. And for some of your supporters, Clinton was not the second choice, and they chose to stay home. Do you think you would have had a better chance of carrying Michigan and Wisconsin if you'd been the Democratic nominee?
Chuck, I don't know that does a whole lot of good to look backwards. We've got to look forward. We've got to hear what those workers were saying just a few moments ago. And what they were saying is they're sick and tired of seeing their standard of living go down. They're sick and tired of seeing their jobs go to China and other low-wage countries, which means that we have to transform our trade policies and tell corporate America to start investing in this country and not in countries all over the world. It means we've got to raise the minimum wage. It means we need pay equity for women workers. It means to say that we have to create jobs by rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure. It means to say that we have to make public colleges and universities tuition-free. In other words, what all of that is about is the working class of this country for the last 40 years has been decimated, and the rich are getting richer. People are tired of it. They want real change. And I'm going to do everything that I can as part of the new leadership of the Democratic Party to bring about that change.
You know, one of the things that you always hear about is job retraining for folks that are displaced by trade